should unmute my mic. Hello, welcome here in Singapore. Oh my god, I was way too loud for a moment. Well, it's nice to have you back here in ICR again, and I'm hearing myself for some reason. Yeah, I exactly know why. There we go. Now all issues should be fixed. Let's just make myself not that loud anymore. Perfect. And I'm not alone here. My name is Tejas. But with me today here is Acets again. Hello. Would be great if you would answer now, but it's Acets. As always, he will not answer your questions as a commentator. Best commentator in the world, as always. Where is this guy? Is he talking today or is he not? Is ding dong. Ah, full mute. Bro. Of course he's full mute. Okay, my mic just went around for some reason. Okay, just trying to make it stable again here. Jesus. Okay. We got someone out of the pit lane. Who is that? That is our dear Ollie Matthews. Okay. There we go. We are going. Ollie Matthews. Currently P7 here in the game, but that's just a random position given. In the championship, he is somewhere else around the midfield. And basically, I think in a good position to go up. He has been in the midfield in quite a few races. Let's check it out. Ollie Matthews. Oh, never mind, not midfield. He's like third actually, but it's quite close. And he's like the lead of the rest, best of the rest. And right behind him are multiple people, quite in a striking distance. Looking up, BP in the room is 31 points ahead in the championship, so not much to gain in that direction, to be honest. It's just about defending that P3 in the championship for Ollie Matthews. Right behind him is Yuri. Is Yuri driving today? It doesn't look like he is. Nope. I can't see him on the standings. DMH. Not driving today. And Happy Man right behind that has had one of the best attendances in this league. And he's not here as well. Whilst here Mr. Ollie Matthews is on a lap. Let's see if our lap timer is working. It is working indeed. That's cool. Ollie Matthews also. ABC is driving today, if I remember correctly. Yes, P13 currently in game, hasn't gone out yet. Together with Lucas, he is the only one yet to exit the pit lane. And we have yellows in sector 2. Is that a crash or is it just someone going slow? It looks like someone's just going slow. No issues whatsoever. Oh, that could have been a corner cut, but it's not. Again, yellow sector 2, just someone going slow again. Nothing to worry about. And now, it's time for our first benchmark. What time can Ollie Matthews set for everybody else to beat? It is a 1 minute 27.9 for him. Okay, so let's see what Sigurd Bamse got. Nope, he is going into the pit lane. Lousy Star slots in 1.1 seconds behind. So, well, not the best lap. A Ruthless Guy in the Haas. He has an invalid lap. So his 1 minute 34 will not be counted on the leaderboards. Whilst the right car is going on a lap. Let's check it out. He's on intermediate tires, which is an interesting choice to do on a dry track. What? Okay. And Six-Latifi goes over the line and slots in a new fastest lap, 1 minute 25.6. So what Ghost and Nardo have set now is not really the benchmark of today. It will be set higher. Six-Latifi has won the main race in last week's Monza race, which was a mystery GP, so without any preparation for anybody, just 1 day ahead of the race, it was announced where we would drive by a lucky wheel. The right car still on his intermediate tires. Let's see if the front wing is still there. It is still there, fully intact actually. Quite surprising if you ask me. Also, Aces, are you there again?
I am.
Is your racing tool running? Because mine is not.
Mine is.
Very good. And PP in the room. I love Singapore for these interesting camera angles it gives us. They're really unique, if you ask me. And PP in the room. One to look for when it comes to pole positions, but now he has just one to look for when it comes to track limit infringements. And what? Nearly going into the pit wall there. I mean, brave stuff there from you. Chris Stroyer. And that's not a hot lap that he is doing. And I think Nardu just went... Yeah, he went over the line. Exactly 1/10 of a second behind his teammate Six-Latifi. So again, a Red Bull 2 here today. Okay, that transition just cut off in the middle. Here again, the little incident. 4 people in the room there, nearly losing it into the pit. And this is first Troy on a slow one. Probably going in now. Next one to start a lap is this one here, Alpine. Has ABC in the race, and now just the qualifying. Let's see where he can put his car. The time has been started. This is a tricky combination here at the beginning of this circuit, turn 1s, 2 and 3. Here also, the curbs in Singapore are either just paint or really unforgiving, if you ask me. It's not a good mix in between. Here, for example, we have just paint, but this one and this one, they are quite hard if you don't take them correctly. And this is a McLaren. Now moving out of the way. That was close to becoming a impeding incident. For a moment I forgot the word.
Thankfully, though, he did move out of the way. ABC can continue his lap going under the bridge now.
I'm sorry, but half of your sentence was just cut off by Discord.
Oh.
Did you die again?
It work.
Huh? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah? Your mic was cut in half again by Discord.
Is it fine now?
Yeah.
Airy moment there.
Let's see where ABC can put himself. Oh! A little bit of traction issues there on the curb. Just as I said, very unforgiving when it comes to accelerating on them. And he goes 6. But still, 2.5 seconds off the lead. Six-Latifi must have set a banger of a lap there. Sigurd Bamse must be his first race today. Wards has joined us. As we get yellows in sector 1 and 2. But no one is still just slow, and Wards has left us again.
Lucas down in P10 is on the lap.
Yeah, Sigurd Bamse as well.
And chicane.
Sigurd Bamse as well.
His lap's fine.
Yeah. Now you're loud
Here
as fuck for a moment. Anyways, yeah, I just swore.
Oh.
I just do the swear word. Come at me, Ben Sulayem. And let's check. Sigurd Bamse. think he's not on a really full lap anymore. This looks hella slow, so let's watch 6 the current pole sitter. Only 1,000th of a second of his personal best time. Yeah, that's a bunch of stuff there. Okay, so it says Jaguar, which he's not. So we won't use that. And here comes 6 once again. Warts is leaving the section without joining it. That's an interesting skill to have. Let's see where 6 can put himself now. Improvement has been 1,000th going into the second sector. Now let's see what he can improve on his own lap. If he can improve it, it is really close probably. And he can improve it by, well, nearly 0.2 of a second. This might make a difference in the end. Ghost is on the lap, currently 3rd place, but also 0.3 of a second behind and now into the wall. That's the end of Ghost's qualifying and also of the lap of Lucas here, who just went past him and straight into the pit lane now. That was an end to the lap of Ghost 30. Meanwhile, Nardu on a flyer. Let's see where he puts himself. This has been the longest straight on the entire track. 1/10 up going into the second sector. That isn't enough alone, at least, to go first place here. But if you total that improvement for all 3 sectors, that would be enough. So we will have to wait. That was really aggressive, not optimal. Oh, by the looks of it, that could have been a cut. But I believe he's still on. But it was a time loss, definitely. Let's wait for the sector line. It should be here. And now he has the same gap that he had as an improvement on the Delta. Now as a loss on his personal best. He is immediately heading for the pit lane. Wards keeps joining and leaving. Did somebody tell him to stop? And there's his BP on the room. Let's watch his improvement. If he has one. Currently in the... oh, never mind. Yeah, he's not on a lap anymore. A roofless guy. Looks to be on a lap. Not the fast one, not the fastest one, definitely. We have seen quicker. And he has improved himself by half a second, but not in any position by the looks of it. Let's watch again how Ghost has ended his qualifying. And bonk. Oh yeah, lost the rear there and then into the wall. My mic keeps turning around. Why does it do that? Focus. The Ferrari currently only P12, but I know that he can do better. I'm quite sure he can. Someone tell Mars to stop. It's incredible.
Okay.
Yellow sector 1, and I don't think that Vocus is on it quicker anymore. This is Lucas, his teammate, not on a quick lap currently. And Bocus is the next one to go over the line. And after that, a ruthless guy, also slow. So not many to finish a lap very soon. Sigurd Bamse, probably the next one to finish a lap that we can count on. Again, yellow sector 2, that is just people going slow. No one has really crashed currently. Oh, and that house might have been in the way by a little bit. Now the Williams. Using everything he can. Here around the final corner. Using a little bit of curb. And improving by 1 place and 3/10 in total. P13 currently occupied by the right car, who hasn't set a lap yet. Now he is not settle up again because it was invalid. Lousy star heading for the pit lane. And here is Ollie Matthews on an out lap, right behind the Red Bull of, I believe that could be 6 Latifi. Yes, it is 6 Latifi. So let's watch 6 Latifi, his final attempt here in this qualifying. There's not much time left. Very few time to be exact. But due to the yellow flags, we can't really see the timer currently. Maybe Ace to check your race controls. That's the time up there.
It is currently on 2 minute 48.
In that exact moment, the yellow flag has ended.
Yep. My job became useless again.
60 TP. Looking good currently. Again, very aggressive over the curb. You can use it. And here again. Oh, that wasn't optimal. You could see it. Someone going slow up ahead. But no one in sight. And here comes the next sector line. So we can see their current stand. Okay, 1/10 up in the delta. That is good. That is good to secure your pole position. It looks to be a Red Bull 1-2 in this qualifying here.
No one else is anywhere near them at all.
Yeah. Only Bjarne Olsen could do that, and 6 Latifi puts himself on pole position for now. His teammate now do 1/10 up on his personal time, which isn't enough. So let's check how much he will be up now. Oh, there's rain coming. And he's 3 seconds up. Yeah, rain has really destroyed pole position chances for anybody else. Let's see if Lucas can do anything. But the amount of rain we get at the end of qualifying recently is horrendous. And this is it with qualifying. Because raindrops have started falling, and 60 TP was the only one able to do anything to improve his time. And whoa, into the wall he goes. Yeah, that's more grip than he expected, I guess. And he has pressed the retire button. Oh, people in the room, also in the wall. Lucas went to the pits. So let's check Ollie Matthews. Going out of frame there. Whee! A little bit of drifting here. Oh, Boca's on an outlap. Don't know what he's planning to do. I think Matthews about to press the brake. Frischtreuer is on a lap. But that isn't going anywhere. But he knows that if he finishes the lap, he is ahead of Right Cal. Never mind, he isn't, because that lap is invalid, and now he has also touched the wall. Ollie Matthews press retire. Focus press retire. Frischtreuer should do the same. There he is. Now he's back in frame. Qualifying is over by the time now. First, your lap is invalid. You're not gonna improve anything anymore. But hey, he's still going. Let's see if he survives this corner here. Oh yeah, he's going very careful on that. Don't you dare go to the pits, thank you. And oh, into the wall he goes. A little bit of a touch there. But it's gonna be a pole position for 6 Latifi here today in Singapore. Red Bull 1-2 in qualifying. And, well, I think this will be the thing that we'll see in the race as well. Looking at the gaps. And well, let's check the incidents for the protocol. Nice. There we go. Let's see once again how it ended for 6 Latifi here. Bonk, after he set the pole time, quickly touched the wall. And we'll see us again in a moment for the race. And we're back again. Quickly got a glass of water here. And I am thrilled to commentate a nice race here on the streets of Singapore. Acids. Who do you think will win today, Red Bull or Red Bull?
Red Bull, I reckon.
Okay, Red Bull it is, apparently. So let's see. Who will it be? Red Bull, I think. Very probable. Ghost has joined us again. Though I'm wondering if he can already take over the car. I think not. Ruthless guy disconnected. And here they are. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we are going Singapore. It is a good start for both Red Bulls, especially for Nadu by the looks of it. And he can easily go away here into the lead. No big overtakes in the leading pack. Lucy Star has been in a battle here with the Mercedes of Elliott. And it goes for the favor of Elliott for now. It was a bit rough, but fair. And we got a safety car immediately. And Wards is still driving, but with only half the front wing. So immediate safety car. I didn't see any debris flying anywhere. But I think that's just ICR stuff.
Ghost went straight on at turn 1, I think. I looked like that way on the track map.
Okay. Interesting. And he's left again, but he wasn't even driving. That was the interesting part. Oh, did he try to take over the control of this car right at the beginning and then just went straight? Well, here we are. Well, now we have time to check the tires actually. So, tires. Everybody's on mediums except Wards, who's on hards, and Bokus, who's going really bold with soft tires on his Ferrari. I mean, color matching. But I'm really interested to see what the Ferrari driver is planning here. With that tire compound on his car, and Wards, by the looks of it, is going into the pit lane. Yes, he is. So from hard tires and only half the front wing, this Aston is going medium tires with a new front wing. Okay, so mediums it is. And there we go. Check the position changes here. Ollie Matthews has gone up 1 place, so did Sigurd Bamse, Elliott, and Lousy Star. ABC has stayed where he is, and a Ruthless guy has lost 2 positions, coming from P8. Meanwhile, the right car has gone up 2 as well. And Ghost went down by 10. Well, by DNFing. So yeah, now it's just time to wait. Wait, is that the Mercedes safety car? Did they use it last season? I'm not sure.
I think in a few races, the Aston Martin one was used much more.
Interesting. I thought it was just the Aston Martin safety car at this point. Interesting. Very interesting, yep. Well, you learn new stuff every day. So
Oops,
now
yeah.
I believe everybody has catched up. Yeah, everybody did catch up. And 10-second penalty
Oh,
for Bocus for corner cutting and gaining a position.
but you can
What
get
happened
the flag
there?
as well.
Okay. I mean, I'm sorry that it's very quiet right now, but there hasn't been much happening in the race yet because we're literally one corner in with green flag racing before we went to immediate safety car. And we're just waiting for it to end. Under these floodlights of Singapore. Well, it's a virtual Singapore, but yeah, we don't care. Let's quickly watch these cars going through here. Beautiful stuff. And the safety car is gonna go in this lap. So, are we thrilled, Acids?
Sure. Now, who will take the lead into turn 1, Red Bull or Red Bull?
Red Bull. I mean, Ferrari is possible. But Lucas would have to...
Straight lining.
Yeah, but Lucas would have to get some wicked Harry Potter magic out for that to happen. And look at how early 60TV is going already, or is he? No, never mind. The gap just went big, very quickly. And now Nardu really reacting quite late. That was a great start for 60TV. So, yeah, Red Bull taking the lead into turn 1 indeed. Meanwhile, a ruthless guy here. Oh, that's a three-way fight here into turn 1. The Alpine can make it ahead of the Haas moment, who is diving very late there. A ruthless guy with a very harsh attack there. Wards has gone past Bocus. And now it has kind of calmed down. Raikal went past the Haas again. Past the Haas, that rhymes. And here comes Wards 97 against the Haas. He was able to defend himself here on the inside. Oh, the Aston diving down again. And now they are side by side. Wards versus a ruthless guy, and the Aston wins with a phenomenal pass here around the outside. Great work from the Aston. And here is an Alpine getting pressured by a Williams. Raikal attacking ABC. Meanwhile, here's the Red Bull pair now going down a straight that has some kind of overtaking opportunity at the end, but it isn't taken at all. Meanwhile, the Williams still very close to the Alpine, who's also looking at a lousy star ahead. Nardu takes the fastest lap, obviously. And now here Raikal already making a move very early onto the straight. And over into P9 he goes. And, well, that Williams is quick right now. Very, very quick. Too bad he couldn't really set a proper lap in qualifying. Which, to be honest, is credited to his own skill issue. And Raikal now past Lousy Star, who might have a shot again. No, he's not, but the Alpine there had a look, and Wards has went past him. And in that opportunity, and the McLaren into the wall. Lousy Star turned in too early there, and now lost half his front wing. Virtual safety car is out, since there's debris laying on the racing line. Not good for the McLaren. Let's watch that again. transition point is a little bit off, I believe. Here we go. Donk. Not very good for him. Something's off about the transition, I'm sorry. I'm not sure what is off. I'm gonna fix it, I didn't notice it. But well. And Ruthless guy going past ABC because the Alpine is passed.
Oh,
And drive through for Bokus. He was too quick when the DSC ended. And we're back. New tires onto that Alpine. It's hard to be exact, and here Red Bulls very close to one another, but they're doing the teamwork game and not overtaking each other. Very quick here today. On this street circuit, a thing that I couldn't be. I'm very bad at street circuits. And Sigurd Bamse versus Elliot is a thing right now. And it's not over yet, I believe. We have yellows, ABC. Looks to have been teleported out of the pits, and that is the front wing gone. I think he made a mistake going out of the pit lane. And then he got teleported by the game. Huh. There's lots of stuff happening here today. My god. And here comes Elliot versus Sigurd Bamse. Oh, and that's a move that sticks. Around the outside goes the Mercedes, and now the other Williams in a fight versus the Williams of Sigurd Bamse, and the Raikal is passed. Now looking for that Mercedes rear wing to be behind him. Elliot low on ERS and already giving way, just saying, nope, yeah, just go past, I'm not in for battles here. Just do your stuff. You are way quicker. Very nice gesture from the Mercedes. And Nadu and 60 have swapped positions. Tiffy, by the way, driving with a Verstappen helmet in that Red Bull, so that's a perfect match here. Ruthless guy and Bokus, by the way, in the pit lane. The lousy star is about to go past the Haas and gets a 3-second time penalty for track limit infringements. Meanwhile, has Bokus made the same mistake or what? No, he's just going slow. Okay. 60 Tiffy. Sigurd Bamse and Elliot and Warts in a battle here, so that's Warts going past. Nardu meanwhile picking up a fast lap. Oh, that was the inside of the wall there, wasn't it? For the Aston. And there goes the Aston into the lead. 3-second time penalty for Elliot for a track limit infringement. His third one to be exact. Lucas goes onto the podium positions for now. Past BB in the room, or will he? The Mercedes is holding against it, and oh, yeah, ahead, not ahead. It's a question that we can't really answer yet. Ollie Matthews has also gone through past Lucas. So the Ferrari tried to make a pass for the podium position, but in total he went down one now, with Ollie Matthews taking the opportunity brilliantly. And BP in the room on a charge to the front, trying to get some points, and ABC retires in the pit lane by the looks of it. So we are down one more driver. One small issue I always have with street races is how spread the field gets quickly. I mean, if you look to the right there, only a few people still within that 48-second window as Lousy Star makes a mistake. Quite a lousy one, and I think the second one of this kind he makes this race. Oh, that was an interesting leg there on OBS. And Ollie Matthews onto the podium positions. Jesus, the leg is incredible. But it's apparently still 50 FPS, so... Huh. Quality I tried to reach, and we got yellows. That is Focus. We went slow a bit. And here's Lucas. Still behind the Mercedes of Giving the Room and Ollie Matthews. Lousy Star again. Versus a ruthless guy here, pushing each other off the track, and oh, the Haas really going for it there again. And you could see a Ferrari in the background that either has been Lucas or Bocus, and I believe it's Bocus. Because there wasn't anybody ahead of him. Yeah, it was Bocus indeed. And Elliott into the pit lane. From medium with a damaged front wing, we go to a new front wing and hard tires. Keeping the room versus Ollie Matthews here for the podium positions. Can Lucas make the thing possible that Ollie Matthews did when Lucas tried an overtake? No. Beeping the room goes up one position. And nothing is lost. Meanwhile, Elliott in the pit lane, as I said, and first driver passing him. Latifi and Nardu are still gapping the field like it's nothing here. I mean, look at the right down the 5-pin graphic. This massive, massive gap there. Yeah, I know what else is massive. Your mom. And... sorry. Someone clipped that and put it on the ICR as a short.
Take a note. Lap 11.
Yeah, I've set a marker on the recording, so if you're downloaded after the race, yeah, you can just get it yourself. And CCTV here in the pit lane. Yellows, sector 2, that's Focus once again, I believe. Or is it? Nope, it is Fristroyer with a mistake. CCTV goes down into P7, maybe P8, perhaps. And we got a safety car, so, well, it was partially quite good, actually, for him. That timing. Lousy Star has retired in the pit lane, I assume. Yes. In the pit lane. Or? Huh. Huh? Did Lousy Star retire in the pit lane? Not sure.
No, on track.
First Troyer has gone to the pit lane. Oh yeah, that was Ruthless Guy. First Troyer. Here is medium tires. Keeping in the room. Currently second and still a 16-second gap to Nardu here. Up ahead. He was about to go into the pit lane, probably. Yes, he is. So good timing for the Red Bull team here with the safety car for the pit stops. Nardu, Nardu takes the full safety car here, whilst Take if he could take it on him exiting, and you gotta go when you exit. And people in the room now getting in here as Nardu is leaving him. So this just undermines how big the gap actually is, which is incredible. Here's the right car. So swapping tires. I'm quite proud of how clean my camera work was there. Showing one stop after one another. And we have catched up to the queue again. On Matthews and deep in the room on exiting now. And about to catch the queue again. And now look at how quick those points move upwards on the graphic. I mean, the question at this point solely is who will win? Like, what Red Bull will win? That Red Bull will win is like clear, but what Red Bull is the question. What do you think?
I reckon, I can tell you, it will be a Red Bull.
Okay. Yeah. Wise words, wise words.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's going to be a Red Bull. That is my prediction. I think 60 will come out on top. I think he's been
60 you say. Okay, yes. Really just a question of how they coordinated in their voice chat, I guess. And there is P10 creeping up the Python graphic again. And that gap that Red Bulls have filled, that was just as massive as the mom, has basically evaporated now, but I think they will rebuild it. So, yeah, some activities there for dinner this evening for your mom. And I gotta stop with these jokes.
Yeah, they'll be going on the shoot anyway. It's this lap 12.
And there is a Ferrari going in. Ferrari actually, it is Focus. He was one lap behind the rest. And I think in just a few moments he will be lapped by the car ahead of him. Which will be very soon, as they are now going onto the start finish straight. And if you look at the interval gap, now it should say 1 lap very soon. I mean, as soon as he exits the pit lane. Pit lane? Pit lane. The heck am I talking here? Let's wait for him to go over the first time in line. The gap is finally up here. Is it just me, or is it getting kind of confused with them being over 1 lap behind, because it's just not updating it at all? It's still saying 116.7 there.
Yeah, it is. That's interesting. I don't know why I just didn't say +1 lap, I'll be honest.
F1 game things, and I think your mic is getting cut off again.
I might cut off again?
Yeah, a bit. It's cutting off at some points again.
I said I don't know why it just doesn't do +1 lap. Make everything much easier. Hopefully the safety car will be in this lap. It is.
And safety car in this lap. I mean, that was a little bit of wall bumping there from the Red Bull, if I saw that correctly. So let's see. Now stopping the weaving, you can look at the pedals. And when is the pedal going flat? Not yet. And now it is flat. He is going. ABC is also in disconnect, but he is already out of the race. And that is a gap that has been built there. And the Ferrari here looked for an opportunity on the Williams. No, no, Alpine, I'm sorry. And it looks to be quite clean. Yeah. Very clean. We got yellows in Sector 1. Not sure from whom we got them. Let's check for Destroyer out. I mean, he's going against his teammate here. Both cars for the last place. There was a Mercedes going wide. There was BP in the room by the looks of it. Or Elliott. I think it was Elliott. And BP in the room, I think, now really trying to still stay on those Red Bulls. But I think he will not be able to do that once again. If he could, that would give him a good chance of securing a podium, but no chance whatsoever for the Mercedes. And the Red Bulls have really shown what it means to practice for your race. And that is a Aston Martin going for it again. Solly Matthews. They have touched each other. Don't put that out of context. And Sigurd Bamse is missing his end plate off the front wing, but he's still going into that battle against the Ferrari, and he is actually staying ahead and forcing Lucas into a mistake, giving him a 3-second track limit time penalty. Nardu puts on a new fastest lap, and BP in the room is still building a gap to the Red Bulls in a negative way. He currently is quite lonely in that sandwich. And half of the race is done now. Ollie Matthews versus the right car. And the right car wins it. Sigurd Bamse, 3-second time penalty for track limit infringements. And the right car now, again, versus Ollie Matthews. And he defends it once again. Oh, look at that Ferrari on the bottom right of your screen. Just barely being on the graphic there. Just saying, hi, I'm still there. Don't ignore me, please. And now he's gone. I don't.
Me?
I just heard you saying B.
I thought you were talking about me.
No, I wasn't. And oh yeah, cars are starting to disappear from the graphic on the right. I don't know why this happens. But at some point in the middle of the race it just happens that cars start to disappear. I'm already in contact with the developer of the SEMA plugin. Why that happens, but I couldn't get it fixed yet. Nardu, meanwhile, is trying to fix the order of the lead here. Saying, yeah, I want to be in the lead, please. At least it was quite close. For a moment there. But I'm honestly thinking it will stay that way for quite some time. Now DRS available for one of the Red Bull drivers. Will he try and make a pass? Nope. Not even a silly DRS pass to gain some time. I mean, they don't have to look at the gap they are building to beep in the room. It's incredible. There we go. Oh, onto the finish line. It has DRS. Let's see if he is willing to make anything out of it. Nope. Those Red Bulls are really boring. So let's watch Ollie Matthews, the Raikal, and Fristroyer here. They aren't that boring. I believe at least. So we could see some battling very soon from them. Are you serious? You're now battling as I cut away Nardu versus 6 Latifi. pushing one another off the track, and they're fighting it out now this time. Thank you for giving us this beautiful battle, Red Bulls. And they're still going here. Into that really tight corner, and they're side by side. They know how to race, and they just demonstrated it. And I think Canary, after telling drivers drive clean all the time, has just started to cream at this side of this. A clean battle between teammates, and Ollie Matthews here also in a battle with Reichel. Attempted to pass, couldn't really make one, and we have a yellow flag. That's Elliott round. So much so about the clean racing. Ollie Matthews still really close to the Williams. Even the room has gained just a little bit of time, I think, on the Red Bulls with their battle, which was really great to watch. So if you're listening to the stream, do it again, please. I'm gonna put my finger on the number 1 and 2 keys for the case that they might just battle once again. But I don't think that's happening this time. Wards, however, quite close to the Mercedes, but not close enough for an overtake. Same goes here. Everybody driving single file here. And 6 Latifi. 3-second time penalty. Because he's got too many track limit warnings. I think just about now Wards is fighting versus BP in the room. And, well, this is looking really good, this battle here. And let's just see what they are doing here. Not much by the looks of it, like just a small GRS train from those fellas here. Well, they're also chilling. I think we could look at the gap between people in the room and the right car, because, well, they're battling here as well. And if our mini DRS train behind them is smart about it, they might just catch up to them. And here comes BP in the room. Never mind, he's not. Oh, mistake there from Wards. Locking up the brakes and confusing people in the room with it a little bit, so not much time lost compared to the Mercedes, and the gap to the trio behind looks to be growing again. ASICS, what do you think? Can Wards maintain the podium position until the end of the race, which is 11 laps? That's ASICS, our co-commentator.
Me?
Beep.
Beep!
It says beep again. There is.
Oh, Elliott!
Oh, Elliott. Out of
Elliott
race. Oh. We watched the wrong Mercedes there. That's sad. And I think there was an end plate gone. Yep, end plate on the Mercedes gone. BP in the room also. With issues. Perhaps skill issues. far. Despite Elliott out of the race. No safety car at all.
Ten laps to go. Oh, Naldu's in the lead. My prediction's wrong at the moment. EP in the room. All he needs to do is keep behind Wards and he'll be fine. As long as he doesn't get a penalty as well.
Yeah, he needs to stay in the DRS, which he isn't right now, so not good for him. And Ruthless Guy has gone to the pit lane from the hard tires. He goes onto the medium tires and a new front wing. So 10 laps for all those yellow striped ones. Meanwhile, Fristoyer about to leave that three-way battle here as he drops out of the DRS. So now it's just Ollie Matthews versus the right car. And as BP in the room is also dropping out of the DRS of Wards, the gap to right car might just shrink at this point. 60 Tiffy, 3 seconds onto his account. Which isn't exactly a bad thing for them. I mean, look at the gap they have again.
Is that a chance the race lead gone though for him?
What?
Because he's on 6 seconds, Nardu's on 3.
Ah, okay, thank you. Maybe Mike did Mike things again?
Lovely.
And we got yellows in sector 2. Right car is out. Right car is out of the race. And just because of a silly mistake. And those two guys here are probably fuming once again. They've built 13 seconds of a gap. And it's gone
Nardu's pitting
again. Yeah, they're pitting indeed. On the inside wall. It ended for the Williams. And now one Red Bull is in, and another will go in. Oh, they were so smart, slowing down there. So they're not waiting in the pit lane. Good job. New tires for both of them. They both go on mediums. I think soft would have been possible, to be honest.
I think those wear out a bit too quickly. I think mediums is the safer option.
Your mic is doing very funny stuff today, is it?
I will replug it back in. Give me a second.
Just going quite loud, quite loud, quite loud. And just a little shout out to the Alpine and people in the room. I think they're one of the few without a time penalty yet today. Never mind, the leading pack is really stacked with time penalties, to be honest. Oh, talking about that, Sigurd Bamsi, 10-second time penalty for crossing the pit lane exit white line. Goes straight onto the racing line for him. And Lucas is the last one to exit the pit lane here in this pit stop phase, caused by a safety car, caused by the right car.
Let's see.
Let's see what happened one more time. There we go. And now look at, yeah, just some loss of talent, as Ralf Schumacher would say. Which in English... Something is wrong with my mic. I'm so sorry. Just...
Not a good day for microphones.
Yeah, very. Very much. Indeed. It's not my microphone itself, it's the arm actually. That is doing funny stuff. And Sigurd Bamse once again 10 seconds for speaking with pit lane. Might as well just drive into the wall at that point. There he is, waiting 10 seconds. And is he putting on softs or is he putting on mats? Soft. Weird. So let's actually check those current tire compounds. Medium, 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 medium. Soft, soft. So maybe they will catch up the field from behind now, Lucas and Sigurd Bamse. Because with just 6 laps left, that's definitely possible to do on a soft tire. What do you think?
I wasn't listening, so I'll agree. I was focusing on something else.
Do you think Lucas and Sigurd Bamse will catch a little bit up now on the field with those soft tires on? With just, I will guess 6 racing laps left?
As long as they're cautious with their tyres through the safety car, and they take it easy while catching up, I think they should be able to. I mean, you look at on lap 21 and go, will they not? But if you look at it and they've looked after their tyres through this window, and then you're on lap 25, and then it looks much more promising, I think they'll definitely get there. I think they'll be faster. Towards the end, I think Lucas will make up some positions on the medium runners. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah. Interesting. Fun thing of the week, you can reset your Instagram algorithm if you have too much brain rot on it. Fun fact ended.
Tell one of my friends that.
And now let's watch a nice, neat, safety car restart. Nardu, now in charge of dictating the speed of the field. Let's see when the pedal goes flat. That is now. And here he goes. And 60 really saw that, and he's going past here over the finish line. And Wards as well might just go in there and take a shot at it. It's the only opportunity for him to do anything about the Red Bull dominance. And I think with those, with that harshness he's going at it, it might just work, but not for now. Nardu is able to stay ahead for now. Ward's really giving everything now, trying to somehow break up that Red Bull dominance, and he's not able to. And his teammate, 60 he will be quite smart about it and hopefully give Nardu some DRS, hopefully from the perspective of Nardu. But for now it doesn't look like it. But we will see in just a moment. Can Ward somehow stay close to the Red Bulls and maybe spoil the party? Or will it end in how the rest of the race has went? Probably using much of the battery right now. Oh yeah, half is flat already. Again using it. And now Nadu is back in the DRS of his teammate. Oh, that's a lag I don't want to have, I'm sorry. I'm really desperate to stay in that DRS for at least once, or one DRS zone. Can Wards make it? Nope. Out already, or it's really close. Using DRS now. Maybe late braking in here. Really trying to get it. And it's looking not to be working for him. Nope, already out of the DRS window. Very smart playing here from the Red Bulls. Basically securing a 1-2 win, which they had secured for the entire race and got it screwed nearly. And now we might just go back to keeping the room versus Wards. See if the Mercedes can get into the DRS window of the Aston. Yes, now he is in. Now in these final laps, Nardu is catching up with a fastest lap on his teammate. But I don't think the Red Bulls will do anything big, except they want to entertain us. Maybe let's just final lap, little battle. Thank you. Be very nice. Indeed. If you would do that. Thank you. And Frisk Destroyer. Oh yeah, he is really close to that Alpine of Ollie Matthews, but is not going for it at all. Being smart about it when it comes to time loss. And Beep in the room again, dropping out of the DRS window of Wards, so might just not get a podium there. And those Red Bulls here, again charging away from the field. And it's 4.5 laps to go here in Singapore. Round number 8, I think now.
Yes.
And we will have just 2 races left after it. And those races will be held in Hungary and Canada. Well, we actually don't have Brazil on the calendar here. Huh. Funny. A ruthless guy. 3 seconds for him. So now just 2 drivers left without a penalty. Oh, and there's a mistake from 60TV, making his teammate go into the lead. Just a little bit of loss here of traction. Destroyer versus Ollie Matthews. But nothing big. Jesus, lag is crazy here. There, just some oversteering suddenly. And Lucas also getting 3 seconds, which is not good here in these closing stages of the race. Nardu also 3 seconds, and this might actually make a difference this time. We got yellows. And the right car has left the session, and Lucas is out of the race. Not sure where though, I think final corner.
I think he spun.
Yeah, and then final corner into the wall. Did a stroll probably.
Yes.
But let's actually just check penalties. Yeah, 6 seconds. Oh, 6 seconds for both Red Bulls. And Wards is just 3 seconds behind them. Oh, this actually might make a big difference. Oh, okay, but Ward says 3 seconds. Oh, this is... Ooh, this is getting interesting now. Nardu at this point would win. But Wards would go second. So Red Bull really having to be careful now. Not getting any more track limits. And Nardu actually going out of the DRS for a moment of 60 TV. But the Red Bull number 2 has gotten it for a rally moment. Oh, and this is now really close with the 3-second time penalty. Right now, Wards would not gain a position. And we have 2 laps left, so it's everything to play for when it comes to podium. 60 TV, 3 seconds for him!
Whoa, there!
So Wards goes up onto P2 now, definitely. Except Red Bull can do some magic here. So now big priority is carefulness for Nadu. Out of the race he goes with only 1 lap left, 1.5 to be honest. And Wards now is theoretically in the race lead. And 60 TV also without front wing. It's all going down for Red Bull. Nardu out of the race. 60 TV, no front wing, and 9 seconds in time penalties. And with that effectively, P6. Oh god. It's all going down for Red Bull. They dominated the entire race. And now, it's all gone. Oh, and they're even having a little contact with Wards here, and 60 TV decides, yeah, I'll just stay. Oh, I'll stay out of the pit lane here, thinking that might minimize the damage. Oh man!
Wow. 60 TV is going to go right down the order as well.
Yeah, I mean they would have deserved the win, definitely. And I think commentator's curse has striked really hard. The inside wall. Oh man. That wasn't the George Russell wall.
60 out. He's crashing the wall as well.
And they're out completely. They're into the wall. Oh man, Red Bull. They dominated the entire race. From start to nearly finish. But then, one small mistake from Nardu, clipping the inside wall of the infamous George Russell corner, has ruined it for both of them. Nardu immediately out. 60 TV crashing into his back, destroying his front wing. And because of it, also going out completely. And there's one guy happy from it. It is him, the Aston Martin of Wards 97, winning in Singapore! And right behind him, P2 onto the podium, goes PP in the room, making great progress in the championship, as does Ollie Matthews. And Fristroy right behind him. On track it was ahead, but due to time penalties, it wasn't. And a ruthless guy, 5th guy to slot over the line. And there's only 6 cars who actually managed to survive this race. Sigurd Bamse goes in here in P6. Also an end plate missing, but this is the winner in Singapore. Wards 97.
Wow.
What a finish to the race this was. Oh my god. Wow. Incredible, incredible. That's one for the history books, definitely. What looked to be a Red Bull 1-2 finish is just an Aston Martin win, because both Red Bulls have gone out of the race in the final 2 laps of it. Oh. Oh man. And let's have a look at the results quickly.
Wow.
Very tragic for Red Bull here. I hope we can, at least. Take a look at the results. Please, game. Please.
Game doing game things. Worst case, we've got the Racing League tools.
Okay. Lol. Never mind. Oh, there
There you go.
were
Oh,
for
never
a
mind.
rally moment. I couldn't go for incidents. Thank you for watching. We'll see us next week in Hungary for the second last race of the season. BP in the room. Maybe having it last shot at a potential championship win. Or will Bjarni Olsen, who is not even in the league anymore, take it? And what can Red Bull do? We will see all that next week. Bye.